Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Gear.Club. It's available for free in the Play Store and I'm playing it on the Huawei Honor 8 handset. You can also call it Gear Club. It was launched at the end of October this year and it's a car racing title in the vein of Real Racing 3 if you want. Some people have called it the Forza Motorsport of mobile and I'm here to test that claim. So first things first, I've unlocked a lot of cars so far and let's see how the gameplay is handled here. Of course you can upgrade your car, you can change its styling, you can unlock quite a few vehicles here and the game should take around 800 megabytes up to 1 gigabyte of space on your device. It comes from French company Eden Games and it has been 3 years in the making. It's available for free and there are lots of driving aids here to help you as you start to learn more about the title. So the graphics at first sight are pretty nifty and this is a nighttime race. I have auto acceleration here, some aids and of course we tap to change the direction. You can also opt, you can also opt for rewinding the race like I'm doing right now and variety of other aids. Okay, so here we go. A little bit better this time. So what you saw before is one of the interesting mechanisms of the game that helps you get more accustomed to it. And I have to say that this Lotus Elise car is too fast for its own good. So as I was saying before, you can tap the size of the screen to go left or right. You can tilt if you select that control method, and you can tap the center of the screen to brake. As you can see, we are not doing very fine right now. I'm placed on the 7th spot out of 8 and the idea would be to follow the pattern that's being traced ahead of me and try not to smack into the walls like I just did. I'm on the 2nd position and I'm on a rampage. This car is so fast. Races are very short, to put it bluntly. Basically most of them last less than a minute and the race is done. I finished 3rd and now let's see what goodies we unlocked. We have the cash, we got the gold bars and we got the condition of the car which needs to be, let's say, replenished every once in a while. You can watch videos to double your rewards and now let's return to the map. Once again, if you're not skilled enough, there are a lot of aids here to activate. The graphics are reasonably solid but not exactly on par with Asphalt Extreme and let's see what we can do. So we can go to the performance shop, which by the way can be upgraded. You can even implement coffee machines, so your mechanics have some coffee to drink, some brew, while they prepare your car. And there are more unlockables here. This one is the tires workshop. This is the mechanical workshop. That's my car with its stats, and it can be moved with a swipe to those areas for upgrades. This area here is the cosmetic workshop, which I just moved by mistake. Okay, and here you've got the other car in the service ready to be well serviced. Okay, and this is the coffee machine that will generate some extra points for you. I can tap on this engineer and he'll go get some coffee and this will result in extra points for me. When I say points, I mean actually the currencies here. We have the coins, we have the gold bars, and a special type of currency that's used to do what I did before in the race, which means turn back time so you can do it again. This is what Gear Club is all about. It's fun to play. It's a racing title like there have been very few lately. We got here a variety of races, we got the leagues where we can basically compete against other players, but you're actually competing against ghosts of other players. It's not in real time, just so you know. Okay, so my season, I picked that race and I have this car here, the Nissan, and let's go. This one should be easier to control. We got a color-coded racing line to help us, loads of upgrades, and sadly no concept of damage, although if that were available I'm sure I would have lost many races. Okay, so here we go, time to face those ghosts. All of the engine sounds here have been made with the aid of real car makers who have been involved in the process of creating this game. 3 years of work and this is what we have. Okay, so while I am happy with the way the cars are being rendered, I feel that the tracks could have used a bit more work I'm talking about lighting, I'm talking about vegetation, I'm talking about the rocks ahead of me and the cities in the urban tracks. Okay, so right now I'm racing against real players, and when I say real, I mean the recording of their performances as ghosts. Now let's have a tweak of the camera angle. So basically 2 angles, and this to view what's behind you. There's no nitro here, just simply racing, upgrading, beating the best times, and that's that. As far as I can tell, there are no extra modes. You basically just race or have to defeat a time trial or fight against other gamers, ghosts online. So that's basically it. Okay, now it's the second lap. Still not faring very well. As you can see, it's a bit harder to compete against the ghosts compared to what it was against the AI that you saw before. We get checkpoints every once in a while, and maximum speed is also rewarded when it's achieved, as well as times. The best thing about the game, the sensation of driving the car on track, it's very well implemented. People call these attributes something like weighty, and let's have a look at the settings. These are the controls with sensitivity setup, tilt, and then we have driving aids for novice, normal and expert. All of them can be tweaked, like braking, anti-skid and steering. And the race is done. You just saw a bit of a lag, a trace of lag, which appeared while we were racing online. Usually doesn't happen, so no worries. We played the game on the Huawei Honor 8, runs like a champ, should run on lesser devices I think, and now I actually want to show you some of the upgrades available here. It's quite a fun game, but the races are very short and I wanted more from the graphics. I can say it right now, right here. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 here at Androidpipe.com. Okie dokie, so we go back again. This is the car dealer. You can buy BMWs, Nissan cars, supercars at some point if you get the cash, and of course the Lotus Elise I showed you before. Okay, so this is the Lotus Exige, this is a Dodge, this is a beautiful Dodge Challenger menthol green, and this here is the BMW M4 Coupe Wave. Quite cool, but very pricey. So let's see those upgrades. Okay, so quite an impressive map here, a lot of content, and if upgrades will come in the future, I expect even more hours of play, which is very nice. So we take the car from here, put it here, and start playing with stuff. You can tweak the gearbox, for example, with a variety of options, and I feel like I've just paid some money. Nope. And then let's see what else we can tweak. The engine, and this is only one part of the garage. You can build multiple other areas, and these are the things you can build: body workshop, service workshop, wind tunnel, cosmetic, mechanical, and tires, and they can also be upgraded. And guess what, even more things to build, and you can even expand your workshop. In the end, it remains a game that deserves a 9 out of 10 from us at Androidpipe.com. It's called Gear.Club, and I recommend you try it if you are a racing buff. This is it from us. Bye bye.